Hello, good day. For today's video, it will give us the primary views on how to analyze literary works as they mirror the different beliefs and practices of the people with diverse backgrounds. In understanding literature, there are so many things that we need to consider. It's a definition, classification, relation to culture in association with authors' beliefs and personal backgrounds. For you to be able to understand these concepts, we will read and understand the details. What is literature? Literature is any written works that are considered to have a long-lasting impact or importance as it expresses permanent interest ideas. These can either be in the form of poetry or a prose. What is poetry? Poetry refers to verse, expressions with measures, rhymes, lines, stanzas, and melodious tone. It is not intended merely to entertain. It has a very useful and serious function to embody deep truths that reveal to us about human beings. Divisions and types of poetry. Lyric poems. Lyric poems meant to be sung to the accompaniment of music instrument. Example of these are simple lyric, song sonnet, elegy, and ode. The second is we have the narrative poetry. Narrative poetry tells a story following order of events. Examples are ballad, metrical romance, and epic. Dramatic poetry has elements closely related to drama because it is written in a dramatic poem. And these are the examples. What is prose? Prose is a literary piece that is written in form of the ordinary form of written or spoken language and within the common flow of conversation. It is easily understood as compared to poetry. Divisions and types of prose. Fiction and non-fiction. Fiction defined as a series of imagined facts which illustrates truths about human life. Examples are short stories and the novel. Non-fiction literary works based mainly on fact rather on the imagination, although they may contain fiction elements. Examples of these are formal essay, informal, or familiar essay. Other forms of essay like critical essay, biographical essay, and essay of travel. What does it mean to interpret literature? When you interpret literature, you are trying to find the meaning and significance of the story. You are asking yourself both what the text means and why is it important. One of the best ways to interpret writings is to use the text as a guide. When you use the text as a guide, you examine the main elements of the story and see how they relate to each other to find the meaning and the importance of the story. When the words you encounter are difficult to understand so that you can get the message of the text you are reading, aside from consulting the dictionary, you can analyze how the words are being used in the sentence, and we called it context clues. Context clues, this refers to information that appears near a word or phrase and offers direct or indirect suggestions about its meaning. Moreover, to fully understand literary works' meaning, one must not forget that literature has something to do with the society, its culture, diversity, and heritage. Culture is the characteristics and knowledge of a particular group of people. encompassing language, religion, cuisine, social habits, music, and arts. Diversity. Diversity refers to the existence of variation of different characteristics in a group of people. These characteristics could be everything that makes us unique, such as our cognitive skills and personality traits, along with the things that shape our identity. Heritage is our legacy from the past, what we live with today, and what we pass on the future's generations. Having acquired all this, we conclude that literature reflects society, its good values and its ills. It also projects the virtues and the good values in society for people to imitate. As an imitation of human action, literature often presents a picture of what people think, say, and do in society. It is impossible to find a work of literature that excludes society's attitudes, moral, and values, since no writer have been brought up completely and exposed to the world around him. To examine your understanding of the lesson, here are some activities that will surely increase your mastery of the topic, especially in analyzing literary works. It shows association with the different cultures of people around the world despite of the diversity of backgrounds. Directions: examine the following statement below. Write fact if the statement is correct and bluff if otherwise. You may write your answer on the comment box section. Number 1. Culture encompasses religion, food, what we wear, how we wear it, our language, marriage, music, what we believe is right or wrong, how we sit at the table, greet visitors, how we behave with loved ones, and a million other things. Is it a fact or a bluff? Number 2. Literature is a reflection of society and serves as a corrective mirror in which members of society can look at themselves and find the need for positive change. Bluff or fact? Number 3. Symbols are words, gestures, pictures, or objects that carry particular meaning only recognized by those who share a particular heritage. Fact or bluff? In literature, we find stories designed to portray human life and action through some characters who convey certain messages for education, information, or entertainment by their words, action, and reaction. Fact or bluff? Our cultural and natural heritage are both irreplaceable sources of life and inspiration. Fact or bluff? Thank you for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe my channel. Have a good day.